Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys all here, both old and new subscribers alike. Guys, my God, this energy right now, all right? We're gonna dissect the you-know-what out of this energy right now. And it's so crazy because the last reading, I pressed record and it was like similar energy that I started with. I have to just let it out before I start with the reading because I'm already picking up on it. And I don't want that to be like a cloud on top of me, okay? Though this is a little bit different. It's almost like the energy is passing, but it's still the same energy. So what does that mean? For those of you that are new, I'm a medium. So my main ability is to channel. So I pick up on energy before I start the reading. Interestingly enough, I don't really get the details until I'm like deep into it and it starts to flow. Because I have to get myself to a certain like brainwave, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel the energy physically. So let's say the energy that I'm picking up on is freaking 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. What's that? 10 of Cups is like the ultimate love, marriage, happiness, sun card. Whee! 4 of Wands, happy home. It's easy to press record because that's the energy I'm picking up. But I'm not picking up that energy. The energy is like... no such thing as positive or negative. Everything happens for a reason. But if the energy is a heavier one, I'm feeling that too. So it takes me like 5 years to press record. I'm still getting that freaking 7 of Cups energy. It's not gone, but it's better. What's 7 of Cups energy? 7 of Cups is the card. Cups signify your emotions, your heart space, right? 7 of Cups is the card of delusion, confusion, illusion. Did I say that? If I said that twice, it's for a reason. Having many options, not knowing exactly which one to take. The analogy that I used last reading for that is, it's like fogged mirrors. Think of a window that's dirty. You can't really see through it. And someone needs to come through with some Windex to clean that up a little bit, okay? So that you can see clearly. That's the energy that I got last reading, but now it's like progressed. Now I'm getting it mixed up with like 9 of Swords energy, okay? Bear with me, it starts to flow, okay? They're giving me a lot of specifics, but it starts to flow. 9 of Swords energy. Swords signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, which ultimately is what, you know, controls how you speak, and what you speak is what you manifest. But 9 of Swords energy is like anxiety, overthinking, right? Which you have control over. I just heard the phrase to remember, life is happening for you, not to you, regardless of what you're going through. So if you're in that energy, just take a deep breath and remember that. Okay? But the weird thing is, well, it's not weird. That's what happens when you pick up on energy. It's not really my energy. I mean, I'm part of a collective, but it's not really my energy. Because I was in a really good mood today. I'm not in a bad mood now, but I was chill. And it was as soon as I put the intention to start a reading that I started feeling that energy. So I'm picking that up. So it might not be your energy. It might be someone around you that's in that energy. Okay, whether, for those of you that are new, let me just introduce my style very quickly because you probably don't know what's going on right now. I'm a medium. What that means is I'm a no tools reader by nature. It's an innate ability that I've had my whole life. It runs in on my dad's side, my grandma, and so on. We've all been able to do this. So my main ability is channeling. I have visions. I see things. And then I pull cards to confirm the message that I'm already giving you. So the beginning, the channeling, I don't know how long it takes. It depends on what I'm picking up. But that is the reading, okay? I have visions of the cards before they come out. That's just the way that it works. I mean, I see it. And when I pull cards after, that's their way of confirming. Like if the same cards come out, that's their way of saying, I'm here. Because remember, ultimately at the end of the day, my main soul's purpose on earth, which I've learned over, you know, the course of a couple of years, is not so much to give readings, but it's to demonstrate to people, not because of me, for the greater good, that there is something outside of us that we need to rely on more, not be afraid of it. Okay? All right, back to the message. Okay? Take every reading as an intuitive exercise. It's energy I'm picking up on. So the details are going to be very specific depending on the most prevalent energy. But you have to go within High Priestess, which is your intuition, psychic, medium. It is, if you're here, there's something in here for you because you're not guided anywhere for no reason. However, I can be talking about love and it could relate to aspects of your career. I could be talking about career, but if you know it relates to your dog or your family, you can do that. You can interpret it in that way. I could be talking about you, but it could be someone that you're dealing with romantically that is in this energy. And I can be talking about someone romantically or your career, but that energy could be aspects of yourself. It is your role in this reading to pick that up, not to sit here and hear me tell you what to do, okay? Back to the reading. 9 of Swords energy. Oh my God. I was not in that energy. 9 of Swords is like overthinking, anxiety. Somebody's in that energy. But for whatever reason, I'm getting like, because I had an image of like you in the center and that energy surrounding you. Look at me. I'm like kind of even shaking. It's weird. You can be picking up on someone else's energy. And this person on the outside, because I just got that image, is calm, cool, collected. It could be you. It could be aspects of yourself. You show the world that you're chilling. This energy does not mean that you're in a bad mood. It just means somewhere in your mind or in your subconscious, because they showed me the moon card, because it could be like repressed feelings or whatever. There is something that's causing some kind of an anxiety, even if you're not aware of it. It could be you, could be another person. But what happens is if you go about your business and you're happy and you're doing your thing and you're working or whatever, you start getting these bursts of energy, like it hits you out of nowhere, and you might not even know what the hell it's about. Like why you're even picking that up, because there's something that you're not dealing with. Or someone else, okay? And something's gonna happen that's just gonna like force you or force someone else to figure that out, okay? Because this energy cannot stay here for long. That's what I'm getting. It's not an energy that's meant to stay here for long. I'm talking like days, okay? Why? Because that Wheel of Fortune card, that World's card I saw. My dogs are barking, I'm sorry. Wheel of Fortune is sudden luck, sudden events, but it's fortune, right? It's the Wheel of Karma. So your blessings are coming. World's card is the closing out of a cycle. It's also the card of travel, okay? We're talking about more like everyday things, mundane things. Closing out energetic cycles because you're about to start new, okay? You are not being allowed by the universe to sit in that 9 of Swords energy for long with that 7 of Cups energy. I feel like or someone else, okay, take it as it resonates. I feel like you were put in this energy for a reason so that you can realize how much it doesn't serve you. Easier said than done, but it doesn't matter. Something's going to push you to get out of it. How much it doesn't serve you. Like everything around you is going to start reflecting that. And you're going to realize, because that World card and that Wheel of Fortune is there, like you're about to get a blessing, you're about to get opportunities. And it's kind of the energy of like this opportunity is like, I'm right here. And then you're like, oh crap, that's the opportunity I wanted. But I'm in this energy. I got to get out of it because that opportunity is going to keep going if I don't. So it's like the universe like push. But remember, you have free will. So if you don't get out of that energy, you're not even going to see this opportunity, or you're not even going to see this opportunity, or you're going to miss it. That's just the truth. And that will be that Wheel of Karma, Wheel of Fortune. It's still, the reason it's called Wheel of Fortune, guys, is because there's no such thing as positive and negative. Wheel of Fortune could be a windfall. You win the lottery, sudden luck. But if something like that happens where you get an opportunity and you miss it, it's still sudden luck in a way. Why? Because it's the Wheel of Karma. Because Everything in that wheel is to push you towards your fortune. So if that happens to you, that is a lesson that you're going to learn that is going to push you towards something great. You're going to keep getting like different ways of like different ways of being in that same energy until you get the lesson, world card, close it out, and then you're going to get your fortune. But that fortune's like right here waiting for you. Don't miss it. The energy that I was picking up on, which is also weird, like before I started this reading, I just suddenly like blacked out. Like I was sitting here and I'm like, what? I got lightheaded. This is not a health channel. If this is happening to you, go see a doctor. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, medical professionals, you know, I have to put that out there. I'm not responsible for anything. I got lightheaded and my thoughts kind of like went blank. And it's a little personal story. I don't mind, right? I struggled with anxiety for the majority of my life, okay? It's something I've worked on and I'm still working on, which is a lot better. Like who I was like, you know, a decade ago, anxiety levels were very different than now. You understand? But if you have ever suffered from that or experienced that, because even if you don't have an anxiety issue, like sometimes people are in situations that just cause anxiety, like isolated, so you might have experienced this. But I'll give you a personal example because I know it's used to happen to me. Let's say you go to talk to somebody, or, you know, it could be for a job interview or something, and it's really important, and you felt confident as hell, and you're up there, and you already know what you're going to say, what you're going to do, like you're cool, you're prepared, right? But then out of nowhere, you start getting sweaty, and it's just like a little, like, the heat just goes up to your brain for no reason, and then, like, someone asks you a question, and it's like this, because it goes, by the time that heat goes up to your brain, it's like, and like literally someone just asked you a question, but you kind of got dizzy for like 10 seconds and you forgot it. And then you're like, it's like a minuscule panic attack. like that last like 0.5 seconds, but it's still enough to affect you because the example I gave you, it's happened to me before, to be honest. If that happened in a job interview, everything could be going great. And then they ask you like a super important question that happens to you. You get caught off guard and you're like, how am I going to tell this person I totally I was totally engaged in what they were saying, and then this happened, and now I'm just like blank, and I'm like, you know? That's what I got, because I started feeling that before I started this for no reason. But that goes hand in hand with the energy I just explained. They're giving you different ways of thinking about it, because it's like that opportunity, you see something like opportunities. It could be career, it could be relationship. Like you have beautiful things around you. But it's almost like the energy of like, if you don't get your ish together a little bit, like calm down, like go within and just like be very clear on your thoughts. Don't repress things. When you get the opportunity in front of your face, you're going to get that like, and you're going to miss it. And then when you get out of it, it's going to be gone. Honestly, I don't know. Take that as it resonates. It could be an opportunity to have a conversation with somebody that can change the trajectory of your life or your connection with them. For example, you have a friend that, you know, lives in another city, and then they come visit you, and you have been, you know, they're only going to be there for 5 minutes. That's your opportunity to say something really important, and then you miss it, and then they're gone. And, you know, if you would have gone within enough and not repressed things, you would have given yourself more of a chance to like know exactly what, you know, how you feel, how to handle something, so that you don't get stuck in the, I wish I would have said this, you know, or like, damn. 5 of Cups energy is like melancholy, but I saw that card as like regret. Like, geez, like that was a perfect opportunity for me to do this and I didn't do it. They don't want you to do that right now. Okay, I've been channeling for a lot. I mean, when they have me channel for that long on like a specific message, because I could have said that so easily in like 2 sentences, well, not even, you know, it's because it's like really important right now. Okay, I'm getting like, you're getting pushed out of that 9 of Swords energy because I saw the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is mental clarity. It's a new beginning with mental clarity. It's also the card of communication, because I saw it with the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands, which is, 8 of Wands is like, the wands are at you. And wands could be, it could be travel. It's also the card of passion. So it could be passionate communication that comes like out of nowhere and it just like hits you 21 questions, and like you really need to make sure that everything that you say makes sense, or that everything someone else says makes sense. Because if it doesn't, you're going to pick up on things, okay? They really want you to listen right now. Be the observer, which is also the high priestess, not just of the other person, but you too, or career, etc. Okay? But the Ace of Swords, especially with the Page of Swords is like research, etc. It's also like text messages or like DMs or whatever. It's so when those cards are combined, it's actually like communication, like talking to somebody. Okay? And it's going to catch you off guard. Okay? It's going to be like an opportunity to say something, and like just you can't miss that. But I'm getting someone's going to come forward or something, and it's just going to say something that you do not expect out of nowhere. But if you were certain on what you feel and like what you want in your life, nothing's going to catch you off guard. Okay? You don't expect this. Whatever this is, you don't expect it. But you're picking up on it. Another message that I got is it's crucial, especially with that World's card, the Wheel of Fortune. You need to get your ducks in a row. I have to be honest. Like, this is real. For whoever this is, they showed me the Five of Pentacles. These cards seem terrible. They're not, because they showed it to me upright and reverse, which is Five of Pentacles is lack mentality, is also financial issues, but they showed it to me also in reverse, like getting out of that. Hanged Man card is like being stuck, but the hanged Man card versus the Hermit card, very different. The Hermit card is like being at a pause to go, take that lantern. In the traditional tarot, shows a man, on a mountain with a lantern, like to get clarity. The Hanged Man card is just the illusion of that. Like, you're stuck by one foot. Like, it shows a man hanging by one foot, and you're just there, not procrastinating, not doing anything. And meanwhile, it's an illusion, because that man, all he has to do is work on his core strength, like his core, and then he'll be able to be strong enough to like move forward, untie his leg, and be free. But that's a message within itself too. You need to work on your core. Because if you don't work on your core, you're not working on anything. But this year is something, I'm telling you, this year is like, I don't know why they're showing me such big energy. Usually, like, they could talk about like everyday things, but it's a mixture of everyday things and like something big, okay? There's something about things that are happening, like everyday things now, that has something to do with like the energy of this whole year. I kid you not, it's that big. It's that big. So they showed me so many major arcana cards, like the Wheel of Fortune, the World's card, the Hermit, the Hanged Man. All those cards are major arcana, which is like big life lessons. This is, you don't want to be caught off guard, okay? You don't have time for regret. Get out of that Five of Cups energy. Get your ducks in a row. Get your money together. Stop spending frivolously. Okay, because I'm getting like things are like happening out of nowhere in all aspects. Like, you might be asked to travel somewhere out of nowhere. You need to like have your stuff together. If you feel like you need to go to the gym, go to the gym. Feel better about yourself. If you've been holding off cleaning your house, please clean your house or get help to do so. Because, everything has energy, and that's going to keep putting you in a bad energy. And it's also, like I said, it could be sudden things happening. Someone could just knock on your doorstep and your house looks like shit. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I am. Little things like that. Get your ducks in a row and work on your core, because something is coming, you don't expect it. It could be you. No, but this energy is too big just to be someone else. Like, it's all around. Whatever this has to do with. Because I'm like sweating. I'm sweating right now. I kid you not. I'm like sweating, which is like something's happening. But it's like something that you want, but at the same time, because you don't have your ducks in a row, like, you're not even ready for it. So what are you doing? And that doesn't mean that this is happening right now, because I got like a whole year vibe, but you need to get your ish together right now, because something's about to change. And you have free will to prepare yourself, have space for what it is that you want. And I know I live in the Caribbean. For those of you that are new, yes, I live in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. I moved here recently. Been here 7 months now. So yeah, it's hot, but I'm in an air-conditioned room. So I don't know why I'm sweating. Okay. But yeah, someone needs to, oh my God. I don't read reversals unless they tell me. End of story. I shuffled like 300 times. Oh my God. And if I split it and a card that I said comes out, I have to pull it out. Wow. This is where the specifics come in, right? Because remember, like I said, the energy is so big, it could apply to your whole life. And then they start going into specifics. I'm not here just to do fairy tale readings. I'm channeling what it is. And I don't only do love readings. I do what they're telling me to do. But if we're starting with the Two of Cups and the Lovers card, this is a love reading. But ultimately, this energy transfers into everything. I mean, these are the two cards that signify love and relationship. Like, did you see? Dude. Wow. For the Lovers card to be the first card, it says Children of the Voice Divine. So this is some kind of like spiritual connection. Love is deep. Next to the Two of Cups, which is Lord of Love. Okay, Two of Cups is partnership. It could even be a friendship. Not next to the Lovers card though. Two of Cups is like the beginning of a relationship. Right? Because I did start off by talking about the Ten of Cups, which I also saw, which is like marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage, like the institution of marriage, but it's like the ultimate abundance. Like you're already with someone, you're already happy, you're in cloud nine, like you're already making plans to like move together, live together, have babies or whatever. If you don't want to get pregnant, by the way, I don't know why I just got this message, because the sweats and the nausea that I felt, also that, and I saw the Ace of Wands and the Sun card, which I mentioned in the beginning, and that's pregnancy for me. And so is the World card in a way. Everything's free will. Just get on birth control, okay? Because I saw that, I'm sorry. So this is the beginning. So to start with the Lovers, it's like the love is already here. And you're about to start a relationship with someone, but you don't see this coming. Why? Hermit, we just talked about it. We just talked about it. The difference between the Hanged Man and the Hermit is that the Hermit goes within for introspection, like seeing the light. You're going within for growth. So you don't know, you feel this, because you can't have the Lovers and the Two of Cups if it's one-sided. I'm sorry, like that just like, you can't. So there's an energy, Hermit, of going within to see the light about a relationship. Apply this as it may. About starting a relationship. Because the Two of Cups is in the middle, not the Ten of Cups, okay? So it could be, but the love is there no matter what. That's the first card. But you can love someone and just be a friend, you know? Because circumstances are real, you guys. Honestly, yeah, what's meant to be will be. But again, people have free will. Like, I do believe in, wrong timing. It could be that same energy. Oh, okay, now it makes sense. That energy right here, like you had the opportunity to be with someone, but like you didn't get your ducks in a row. So then that, it moves on. Then someone's dating someone else or something like that. Yeah, that you have free will. But that love doesn't go away. See, that's the first card. Never go away. Okay? But this is going within to reflect on having a physical relationship. Like the love is there. Can we make it a partnership? Hermit card means it's not spoken yet, but you feel it. Or you and someone else are, didn't I say observe? Just observe and get your ducks in a row. Is observing things, analyzing things, or going within to see if it, like, what they actually feel. Before, like, something happens. Because that's the energy that I got. Like, right now, you're in hermit mode. And love exists. What's in the middle, what you're contemplating in hermit mode, the love's already there, is a relationship. It could be one-sided. Like the love is there. You can't have the Lovers card if it's not mutual. Okay? Especially the Two of Cups. It's 1 cup for one person, 1 cup for another person. You can't have the Two of Cups though and that came out last reading, if you both don't fill your own cup. That's another message. Work on your heart space, being open to love. Go within into hermit mode and see what blocks you so that you can slay these demons. They'd never guide me to a deck for no reason. You see this Lovers card has this dragon. There's a person there like trying to cut it. Like, not a dragon, a snake, right? And this person here literally is shackled to this rock. Shackled, you're stuck. And swords signify communication. So somebody in this relationship or you know, doesn't have to be like an actual relationship, like you're not in a relationship, but in this connection, is shackled. The love is there, but you're shackled. You can't move. That's interesting because the shackling, like the image of shackling is usually what you see in the Devil card. But what's crazy is you're only shackled by one arm. So you have the other arm to get yourself out, but you're not. And someone else comes in with that sword and sees the truth and is trying to unshackle you. I mean, you see that, right? That's that Ace of Swords. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay? It could be that somebody has to go into hermit mode and heal some things because you're not open to love, whether you love this person or not, because you can't be shackled and be in a partnership. You have to cut that out. But someone comes forward with this sword, like this is a very protective energy. So it's like someone in your life, whether you know it or not, protects the ish out of you. Okay? Even if you don't talk to this person, because Hermit card could be you're not in contact, but they protect you. They do. The Lovers card is big. So let's say you guys are not in contact. They're not in contact with you because they think some way, somehow, it's in your best interest. This person's trying to cut you out of this. But the thing is, that's a lesson. You can't. They could help because there's love here. But who does the work? It's you. Because that's the message we got last reading. 2 of Cups. You cannot have a relationship if both people don't fill their own cup of love. So this person might help you cut that shackle, like unbind you so you can heal and be ready for a relationship. But you are the one on your own that has to go into Hermit card. Look, you see? The images match. What is this Hermit contemplating? The snake. You on your own has to contemplate what it was that had you binded so that you can be able to then have clarity and then pour love into a cup to be able to offer it to somebody. Otherwise, you can't have a connection. So someone's helping you out or someone sees this or you see this about somebody else. But that's the big energy here. Now, how does that relate to the message that I got about like an opportunity is going to come and like don't miss it? Well, because if you're in hermit mode too damn long, not getting your ducks in a row, because you don't want to deal with your pain, you don't want to go to counseling, you don't want to do this. This is just, they're showing me very specifics. You need to do what you need to do to be ready for this or it's not going to happen. We started with the Lovers card, so that's what it is. If you're in hermit mode too much, this is gonna keep going and you're gonna miss it. Oh my God. How did this, look what's here. The Empress. Wow. Did you just see how that flipped? Guys, you know, if you're new, that's how it works. Okay? Again, you don't see how or why, but this is what they always do. They just have things pop out and it's what I said. 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. That was the energy I picked up on. Lord of Despair and Cruelty. Underneath the Lovers card. What are you overthinking and anxious about? Love. But why does this deck say despair and cruelty? Didn't they have me channel the message life is happening for you, not to you? So there could be some kind of a victim mentality here. Like you're in despair, you love somebody, you think they're being cruel to you. Didn't I say you might even not be talking to this person, but you don't even know that they're actually like trying to protect you somehow? Or the message is for you, and in order to help somebody get out of this energy, you need to back up so that you give them an opportunity to reflect. But the Nine of Swords is there, and it's underneath the Lovers. Nothing that I channel is an accident. They're here. But look who's here. The Empress. Wow. Okay, the Empress is the feminine energy here. There's no such thing as gender in my readings. Don't take it that way. If I say she, it's because I'm a heterosexual woman, so it's easier for me to use those pronouns, like by nature, okay? But you can be in a same-sex relationship, and whoever resonates with the feminine energy here. Remember, though, we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, so take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting from this is it's the Empress, it's the female, it's the feminine energy here that has to go into hermit mode. Ultimately, I was about to say, whatever, everyone's a reflection of you. So there's a scale here, which is balance, right? So ultimately, this person might be going through the same thing, but for whatever reason I'm getting, the feminine energy here, it could be you, is the one that's shackled. Because who comes out of hermit mode? The Empress. You might be the pre-Empress. Pre-Empress is, I see it as like the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, like she's abundant. You could have money. You could be, in all areas of your life. But when it comes to love, you're despair and cruelty. Like you cannot open your heart space for the life of you. You might think you. It says the Lover's card. You might think that you can love, but you're literally shackled because of your anxiety. It's right there. So the pre-Empress is like the step before the Empress. The Empress is the ultimate everything, okay? Is the ultimate everything, okay? The Empress understands that to build an empire, you need an emperor. The Empress is the embodiment of all queens. She's everything. She holds down a kingdom. If the emperor passes away, oh my God, I don't even like those messages. That's not going to happen. I didn't see it as that. But I'm thinking about in a kingdom. She has the strength and the clarity and the balance. She has a scale on top of her head, not the Nine of Swords, to be able to hold that throne. Because she's already done her introspection on why you're so anxious about love. Somebody's sabotaging, but the other person knows it. They're there with a sword. But the one that's shackled is huge in comparison to this person. So it's like, it kind of looks like the size looks different. Like it doesn't matter. The person that's shackled, ultimately, that overpowers everything. That overpowers everything. The Empress is nurturing energy. There might be a feminine energy wound here. Feminine energy, what is it? Receptivity. The Empress embodies a feminine energy. Feminine energy is receptivity, being able to be calm, not being like super logical, leading with your heart space. Feminine energy embodies love, nurturing, especially, I keep getting the word receptivity. You can't be receptive if you're in your mind. Masculine energy is about action, logical thinking, If you're constantly in Nine of Swords energy with this anxiety, thinking, that means you're strategizing, and that means you're in your masculine side. And the thing is, you can't have love with someone who's in masculine energy if you're in masculine energy yourself. That has nothing to do with being heterosexual or not. It's just you. There has to be a balance of that. Somebody has to be receptive. Somebody has to be the masculine energy. That's just how it works, whether you're same sex or not. Otherwise, you can't. But it looks like that's going to happen. Like somebody goes into hermit mode. Somebody unshackles somebody so that they can fill their own cup, go into hermit mode, and then come out the Empress. And that's going to happen. Because didn't I say I got the energy of like the whole year? That's what's meant to happen. Oh my God. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm not even going to put it here. Actually, I am. Listen. I don't know who this is for. Don't manifest it if you don't want to. But I channeled the Ace of Wands and I said, if you don't want to have a baby, take care of yourself. Because that's a phallic symbol. I channeled it as that. And I was saying that I was getting sweaty. That this particular deck shows a wand on fire. And it's underneath the Two of Cups, which is a relationship, a partnership. And this is sex. So if you don't want to be a mom, do what you got to do. The Empress literally is a mom. Mom. Okay? But it could also be, wow, I just split it. It could also be this person sees you as this person. Like this person sees you as like, you might not know it, but like, your mommy. Like that's just it. You know? But you got to take care of some things. But listen, I channeled that. And that was very specific. So if it came out like that. Because see, there's a cup for you, a cup for another person. This is the blending of the two cups. The blending of the two cups with the phallic symbol. You get me? And there's a mommy right there. Hello. Look what's underneath it. This is the World's card. In this deck, the World's card is called the Universe card. The Great One of the Night of Time. Didn't I say I saw the World's card also as pregnancy with the Empress and the Ace of Wands? Listen, that's for someone. I'm not going to say it again. But that's just one interpretation, especially because I channeled it. They're making me say it over and over again. Or it's just this energy of like, don't be disturbed by it, but somebody sees you as like, if I'm going to have a baby, I want it to be with you kind of energy. They might never tell you that, but they think it. Okay? This is the closing out of a cycle. Closing out of what cycle? We literally spoke about this. The closing out of the Nine of Swords cycle of your anxiety, blockage, whatever. Underneath the Hermit card, the closing out of the cycle of having to go within and like not opening up. That's going to close. So that you can be the Empress, this person could be the Emperor. Someone's going to come together with someone. But I was talking like this is big energy, like this is this whole year kind of thing. So, because there's major arcana. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. So there's a space here missing. The World's card came before it. So like there's an ending of something before the whatever is here, okay? The outcome. This is a passionate ass connection. Oh my God. That wand is on fire. The sex may be on fire. Literally. This wand is on fire. Someone burns for you. You burn for this person. But the initial energy is love. But this Nine of Swords has to go. Right? But it looks like the energy is here. You're going to be led to be able to do that. You know what to do. Get your ducks in a row. This is a passionate freaking connection. The thing is, you can't have that passion with somebody if there's a Nine of Swords anxiety behind it. That's blockage. The love is there, but love isn't everything. You need passion, connection. You can't have this in the physical realm unless this energy of Nine of Swords goes away. What's required to do that? Hermit. Go within for introspection to close out the cycle universe card. The universe is leading you to this. So you could come out the Empress. This could be the masculine energy too. The Empress meaning they need to learn how to love and be nurturing also. But that's not what I got initially. Oh my God. Look what I channeled this card. I just split it. Moon card. Oh my God. Out of nowhere. Look at this. Temperance. Balance, tempering your emotions, blasted tower. The tower card is the destruction of an old foundation for a new one to be built. Like things happening out of nowhere. You need to work on your temperance and work on balancing things. Get your ducks in the row before this tower comes out of nowhere. Because the moon card in reverse, I don't read reversals unless they tell me. But I did channel the moon card, which is like the subconscious mind, but the moon is like things that are hidden, like you don't even know, like there's feelings and things that are hidden here, not spoken of. When the moon is in, and the moon, since it's like it signifies very deep things, the moon is also feminine energy. Okay, the moon is feminine energy. okay? When you have the moon card with the lovers, it's like your feelings run deep, okay? When it's upright, it's not spoken of, or you are not receptive to it, Empress. But when it's in reverse, it says ruler of flux and reflux. Everything is poured out and exposed. They want me to put that on the side for whatever reason and put these back. I'm going to shuffle. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this one super long. For whatever reason. They don't like me to control things, but I'm getting like... Did you just see how that flipped out by itself? Can you see? Look. It just flipped out by itself. 5 of Cups. Lord of loss and pleasure. Wow. This is that regret energy, the melancholy. But someone has lost their pleasure. The passion has been lost in this connection. That's why you can't be together with this person, because of this 9 of Swords anxiety. Right? And I feel like the moon card in reverse is like feelings are going to come out to kind of say that. So you have to be mentally prepared to put that anxiety aside, to be able to talk about it from a reflective place, not a despair and cruelty of victim mentality. Like just admit that that's the truth. Someone has lost the pleasure of like this passion because of whatever this is. It's like sabotage. The 5 of Cups is also regret. With the moon card in reverse, which is like deep feelings coming out. It's like somebody regrets not telling you what they actually feel. Or nothing's an accident. They asked me to put this to the side. It's kind of like the energy. Oh, it goes with hand in hand with what we were channeling. It's the message of don't put yourself in a situation where you are going to be left sad and lose pleasure because you didn't expose, you didn't do these things. The moon card is also your subconscious mind, because you didn't work on the things in the subconscious that caused this 9 of Swords energy, this despair and cruelty. No accidents that they put this card like on top of it like that. Okay, that's the reason that you have loss in pleasure. Okay. Also, that channeled message that I gave, like an opportunity is here. You don't even see it because you're in that energy, you know, to approach your emotions, like, and expose it or like talk about it. It could be you or another person. Don't let this just pass you by because you're in that 9 of Swords energy. Like, you know, and then you're gonna end up regretting it in the future. Like, it's like that's what it says. So it's kind of like a warning. Did you see that? Ace of Swords. Anytime I get the Ace of Swords, it's literally the card of like, I'm confirming the message. Okay? Like the truth. Ace of Swords is a sword of truth, mental clarity. But we channeled that in the beginning, so that's what makes it more powerful. Again, they're clarifying that this is about the feminine energy. There's an issue with feminine energy here in some way, somehow. Which is why you're shackled. The Ace of Swords is the communication. Underneath the Empress, maybe it's the person in the feminine energy that needs to learn how to communicate with clarity. Because we were just talking about not like letting out what's in your subconscious, or you not speaking your feelings appropriately, which leads you to 5 of Cups, regret and sadness, Lord of loss and pleasure, because of this 9 of Swords energy, Lord of despair and cruelty. And that leads you to not speak clearly, and you will be in this energy, Empress, if you do not get that sword, get your clarity, get your ducks in a row, so that you're sitting there on your throne with your clarity. You know what you want. You're clear on everything. Everything's exposed. You're not regretting anything. And that's when everything's going to come together. And I don't know why. I'm getting the energy of like, it's one person more than the other, but everything's a reflection, right? But the feminine energy is going to have the most clarity here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Whoa. Sweet baby. Jesus. Okay. Again, I don't read reversals unless they tell me to. The Eight of Swords, and I saw a vision of that and I didn't say it. Lord of shortened force. Okay, in reverse. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind. Literally, it's self-imposed. You're in the traditional tarot, it shows somebody that is blindfolded, but doesn't even know they're blindfolded. And and then you're wrapped around. It shows someone blindfolded and you're wrapped around and stuck. And it's a self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind. And it has something to do with love and connection. Obviously, that is here. And it's the energy of Lord of shortened force. This connection is shortened. You will lose it because you're going to get stuck in that energy if you don't release it. Release what's in your subconscious. Release your feelings. Learn how to feel your feelings because that's a thing. Okay? I've been there, done that, you know? You learn what feelings are. What are your feelings? Because they spoke about that, being clarity. The only time that you're in the Nine of Swords is when you're repressing things, you're not working on it. So then you're getting anxious. Why are you anxious? Because things are bubbling up to the surface that you don't even know where it's coming from. But if your mind is clear and you're clear about your path and you're clear about what you want, you don't really get anxious because you're clear. Someone's shortening the force of some kind of connection because of this. But in reverse, you're allowing it to move forward. Okay? Again, I could be talking about you. It could be another person. Well, I don't know. That didn't feel right. Hold on. What's that? And they don't want this deck anymore, but what's this? Did you know, you could skip back, right? That with the Eight of Swords, this card came out with it and I put it back and it just came out again. Nine of Wands is Lord of great strength. But you know what this card means usually, especially in the traditional tarot? And oh my God, nothing happens for an accident. It goes with the message. Nine of Wands is defensiveness. And that came out the last reading too. It's being guarded. It's like you're blocking your heart space. You have great strength to not allow love in your life. And everything's an omen. Like you saw that card came up with the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is getting out of that self-imposed imprisonment, right? And it came out with the Nine of Wands because of defensiveness. But for whatever reason, I was like, whoop, and I put it back in the deck. So it's like someone doesn't even want to go within to even see why you're defensive and like this. It takes great strength to get there. And you will, because it's after the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're being forced by the universe to go within. Okay? They actually want the oh my God, look, I just picked it up. This is the most beautiful card in the deck. Oh, and look what's at the top. Again, no reversals, but that came out like that. The Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse, releasing your devil energy, your ego, all the things that held you back. This is your human-ish, your problems, everything that holds you back. With the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's everything. It's everything. Happiness, clarity. You're going to have clarity on what's holding you back so you can release it. Notice there's only one unicorn here. So it's like one person has to work on this the most. In order for you to like get, move past this devil energy that's stopping this connection. The Sun is the divine light. They're guiding you towards this. Oh my God, this is so happy and beautiful. It's ridiculous. But the devil is a bitch. The devil's in all of us because you're human. You can't have mental clarity as long as that's there. But there is a big, big possibility that you're going to have the biggest blessing of your life. Because all the cards of like things that hold you back are in reverse, basically. And the Nine of Swords, which I love, because I said that this is not going to pass, this is not going to last very long. And that energy I started with, it's gone right now. I don't feel it anymore. It was here under the Lover. So the Lovers, the first card is the most important. It's the strongest energy. So that's what overpowers all of this is love. But the Nine of Swords underneath it, it's like old news, right? That's great. It's not here. What's here is the mental clarity. It's you gripping that sword like, no, I'm clear. And that devil's not gonna shorten the force of love. Now, it doesn't have to be you and a particular person. It could be either way. If you're stuck on a particular person, you're not allowing yourself to get out of the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy. Because you have to work on yourself and then let the divine light guide you where you need to go. That's what's holding you back. You had to let go of a particular person because as long as you work on this energy, Empress, you're allowing space for love in general. So it's coming no matter what, and this year is huge for it. But the Lover's card is like a divine connection, especially with the Sun card, because that's the card of the divine. Divine means like spiritual. If you work on this, most likely if you have a spiritual connection with somebody, if it's meant to be, that is the person that you're going to be with. That's that. But either way, as long as you take care of this, or it could be someone else, you take it as it resonates. Everything's happy. The Sun? Wow. Yup. The Sun. I can't. I love it. Oh my God. Sorry. Because they never fail to amaze me. They make things so clear on this channel. You know that. They don't leave room for interpretation. I channeled it. They're confirming. I don't have to interpret anything because it's right here. Strength card underneath the Sun. You're going to be in your strength, which is interesting because this is the card that I channeled over here. It says Lord of Great Strength. I said you have to be strong to get out of this defensive energy. You're being defensive against yourself because you don't want to go within and deal with that, whatever's causing you anxiety. But now we actually got the Strength card, which is a major arcana, which is strength for like your whole life. You see there's an infinity sign on top of the unicorn. Why? Because once you learn this lesson, you can't unlearn a lesson. You gain a strength that's yours for the rest of your life. Look what came out here in freaking reverse. The Nine of Swords. Beautiful. I'm so happy. We started with the Nine of Swords here that was holding you back with love. And here it's underneath the freaking devil in reverse. Done. Because you're strong and you're clear. And you're going to be in the most beautiful relationship I've ever seen. Your whole life is going to be great. But why is there a lion here, like, with his eyes squinting, like... And here there's only one unicorn. Didn't I say it's like one person's in this energy more than another? And then when this person has the strength to get out of this energy, they're on top of the lion, like, I'm here. And the lion's like, God damn it. I've been a lion this whole time. Like, God damn. But they're still together. Okay? Seriously, like, I don't know if it focuses because I have a very clear camera, but YouTube, when you upload it, like, kind of, they purposely take away from the quality of the video for their benefit. So, but the eyes are like, oh, jeez. So it could be someone specific, but either way, this is freaking, this is beautiful either way. Six of Cups. Okay. Oh my God. With the Ace of Wands and get out of here. And the Hanged Man. I channeled in the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. I'm so excited. I shuffled. What's at the top? The Five of Pentacles. Didn't we talk about that? Get your ducks in a row. Stop spending. Gotta get your shit together financially. This is the lack energy. You gotta get out of that. There's no reversals here. This is a Fool card, leap of faith, brand new beginning. Ten of Cups, we talked about it, we channeled it. This is a relationship. Wheel of Fortune, there we go. This is the most beautiful energy I've ever seen in my freaking life. Well, actually, we started with, well, it doesn't matter the freaking order. The Star card is faith, healing, hope. Healing. You're clean. This was, you learned your lesson, you're clear, you get your blessing. Ten of Cups, whatever this is a brand new freaking beginning. Ten of Cups is a marriage. There's two baby unicorns here, mommy, daddy, okay? rainbow. This was meant to happen. This was written in the stars. There's a star card. But there's this huge karmic lesson underneath it. Why is the Empress here? It's mostly one person. Okay? Now, it's interesting because I said it could be someone new. But the Six of Cups is a card of someone from the past. It just is. This Six of Cups it's a card that signifies spiritual connections, but it's also someone from the past. With the Ace of Wands again, that phallic symbol. First of all, it's a passionate new beginning. Let's look at it that way. It's a passionate new beginning, or someone offering passion. But next to the Lover's card, which is like love, connection, I already told you, if you don't want to have a baby, because Six of Cups also signifies children, do what you got to do. It came out here 4 times. I have 4 cards in my hand. The Hanged Man. Underneath the Fool card, you're a fool for being a hanged man. No shame. Okay? But you're going to have, it says the Hanged Unicorn, actually. You're going to have a brand new beginning. You're going to get out of this energy. Why? Because we got the sun first. And this unicorn has the sun, this light around, its head. So it's like you have a brand new beginning and there's the sunshine right here. You're able to work on your core strength to untangle your foot. And it instantly goes to this 10 of Cups. The freaking Lovers again. This time there's no one shackled. There's the sun. There's 2 unicorns. There's apples. There's diamonds. Or no, that's not a diamond. It's like whatever. What is that? Purple stone. It's a crystal of some sort. The Lovers card underneath the 10 of Cups this is holy relationship, man. Passion. 6 of Cups is underneath. This is healing with someone from the past. I gotta be honest, but don't hold on to it, because it could also be healing childhood issues. Whatever way you look at it, you've been stuck. That's gonna change. This is what's meant to happen this year. All the cards I channeled are here. Every single one. Even the 5 of Pentacles came out, which I said in passing, and the 5 of Cups, which I said in passing. This is the most beautiful. I just can't even believe it. This is what? But it will pass you by if you don't start working on your things. And I'm not talking about just yourself. Yes, but I said everything, energy transfers into all areas of your life. Okay? So it's your finances, the way you handle things, the way you communicate, everything. Once you take care of that, this is now. Not now, but I'm getting this year. Because the World's card is also, which we got underneath the universe, is the 21 card, right? I know we're in 2022, but it's the card after is the number 22. So it's now. I have nothing to say for this. This is this could be marriage, institution of marriage, get married, come in a relationship with someone. This is love. This is everything. This is everything. The thing is, we started with the Lovers first and we have the Lovers here. So the thing is that, and you're lucky for that. Lucky. You know why? You know how many people are married and they never reach really deep, soulful love to that degree? Hermit love, 6 of Cups love, Moon card in reverse love, deep. Why? Because that's very hard to build. That's very hard to build. You can be in love and love someone for the rest of your life. They keep you happy. And if you don't come together where you're a divine person, you can be happy, and because you're not going to die alone with someone like that. But someone that goes deep love like that, it doesn't happen often. It's not common. People get married and they love each other. They have family, but not everybody has this deep, deep love. Go into crevices, nooks and crannies, whatever. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but I think you understand. But the fact that the Lovers here is twice, right? And the Moon card and all these major arcana here, this is that kind of love. So this is a blessing beyond the blessing. The Wheel of Fortune, this is a blessing beyond the blessing, because it lasts forever And it's something that not a lot of people have. They want 2 more. Wow, that was aggressive. The Empress again. Oh my God. Listen. And the Judgment card. I gotta move back for this. Judgment Day. The unicorn's like, you learn your lesson. Judgment Day, releasing all of the things. It's Judgment Day. Everything that was hidden comes up. Like, judgment is also like release. It's someone returning also. But this is like all the stuff we were just talking about forever, like deep, deep, deep love, like nooks and crannies. The Judgment card shows all these unicorns, and the traditional tarot, it shows like people coming out of coffins. So that's what that means with the angel unicorn on the top. Like, this is somebody that you will never judge this person, because this person and you have released every little thing in every coffin. And not a lot of people have that. I've never seen anything like this in my life. This was meant to happen though. But we got the Empress again. Mommy, loving energy, whatever. But look at this Empress here. She's sitting pretty. She's receptive. They said to focus on the word receptive. So again, there's an emphasis on whoever's in the feminine energy is the person that has to release the stuff from the coffins. It's there twice. So I have to be honest, like, that's what it is. Did you just see that flip? It's the Emperor. Moment of silence. I'm taking this in. I love doing readings. Like, you know why? Because I started the energy so rough, and now this is great. So now I'm like in peace right now. Thank God. Oh my God. Everything goes together. We said it's the feminine energy. I gotta be honest, like, it's here twice. I'm sorry. Whoever's in the feminine energy is the person that has the most problems, whether you want to see it or not, okay? Once you release those coffins, you get the stuff out and you're able to sit pretty. I said the word receptivity. Look who flies out, the Emperor, to be with you. And then you have a kingdom. But you see, this deck is like huge. This is the Urban Tarot. So he's an emperor to the empress, but he's overpowering all of this. Here it shows like a politician, right? A person of authority. So it's almost like this person has known this all along, or, you know, I'm not going to lie, it was the stronger person, even if you didn't see it. Because the card underneath the Lovers in the beginning was despair and cruelty, so it's like a victim mentality. But the Lovers card in the beginning shows somebody trying to break the cord. That's love. No one owes anybody anything. It's like this person came out on the side, like they were waiting for this. It's like they knew this whole time. I just picked it up. It's the Universe card again. The freaking Worlds card. Closing out, and the freaking Fool card. And the Hierophant, which is commitment, and the Hanged Man in reverse. I love it. Now, the Hanged Unicorn, the Hanged Man in reverse. You're not stuck anymore. You close out that cycle. I can't even, I'm like having like a reaction to this, because this is freaking beautiful. Brand new beginning. Hierophant is commitment. Okay, this would be marriage and stuff, but it's commitment and higher learning. But you know, this goes hand in hand. This has to do with the feminine energy and the story. Who's walking up here in this Universe card? It's a woman. Again, not gender. Feminine energy, all right? Next to the Hanged Man in reverse. Like, that's the person who was stuck. Once you're unstuck, you walk up. And then this masculine energy, there's a man here, is the one that takes the leap of faith. This is the person that's going to jump off the ledge. It's like somebody cannot do that until this feminine energy walks up those stairs and closes that cycle. I mean, hello. Wow, this is beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. Hold on. Shuffle. They said they want 2 more from here. Didn't I say, look what's at the bottom. I can't. I said this was going to be short. No, it's not. We got the Star card 2 times. And the High Priestess. High Priestess. You intuitively know this. And this is observe. 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 You intuitively know this. This is your intuition. But you have to do some self-care for this to happen. And it's interesting that I got that energy of like 7 of Cups, right? And I give the example of the window and the Windex. And here it's like her in like a window. It's like broken, but she's touching it to like get out of it. The Star card. We got these cards. We got the cards twice. And it's like the Emperor is behind this whole thing. I said 2 more, right? Was that 2? Yeah. This is also a tarot deck. But the suits are named different things. But they have messages underneath. And they want me to read it. But that one just flew out by itself. So we're going to read it. Helper of emotion. I told you, it's like somebody's helping somebody with something. And you don't see it. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. Idealist about love means like a hopeless romantic. And like in their mind, they have like they see love. An idealist of love is like a hopeless romantic, and it's the kind of person like, you know how I just said this like deep, deep love? They rather be the Emperor by their damn self, because he's huge here, than be with someone that doesn't have this kind of connection. That's this kind of energy. And because they're an idealist of love, they're not going to settle for this. And here it's like a masculine energy, like giving something to the female. I mean, you can't make it up. This is this. And I have nothing to interpret. The card, and you know what? The last reading, we got doubles for everything too. We got doubles for everything. So it's like this, it's like a continuation. This 5 of action is the 5 of wands, which is strife and conflict. Okay? Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes, I kid you not. Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. There could be outside forces that bring drama into your life. It could be drama within yourself. Maybe you're bringing drama into this connection. This person's bringing drama into this connection. Or because we were talking about this masculine energy that I said that like they're not going to have anything if it's not this, they will excuse themselves from any kind of drama if this is not taken care of, because they gave me that image of like missing an opportunity. Like this person doesn't give an F. They do, but this is just that kind of a person. They're the Emperor. Okay? Wow. I mean, that's what it says. But also like take that card as like your whole, when you're trying to have clarity in your life, you need to release yourself from people that bring drama into your life, because you cannot heal this kind of stuff with people and energy like that around you. 3 of thought is the 3 of swords, which is heartbreak. You got to heal this. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel, kid you not, the sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. I told you, this has an emphasis on the future. Like this is this year, and this is healing right now. I'm gonna read one more. Okay, no, that's okay. When things like flip by themselves, did you just see how like accidentally picked up the Empress again? It's like Empress, Empress, Empress. Things flip, but that was too much. Just one. What's this? There we go. This is a journey. That's what that is. This is a journey. OMG. This is the World's card, number 21. Again, we got the World's card 3 times. 3 times. 3 times, 3 cycles. There's an emphasis on 3. You close out 3 cycles. It could be 3 cycles with this person in your life, 3 stages, but there's 3 whole freaking cycles that you're closing out. You're closing out cycles of your whole life. 21, wow, successful completion. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You are justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Wow, I'm going to end with one of these notes from the universe card, which I love. You are adored. I'm going to read 2. I don't know what that one says. Let me see. You are adored. You've got time. I told you you've got time. I told you that this is like a big whole year energy. Let's read it. You are adored. Don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. Don't be fooled by yourself. Don't be fooled by the players. Don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you, and I know everyone. Precious, the universe. You've got time. Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever? Wildly in love and loved wildly. You have so much to look forward to. The universe. Wow. You know what? Let me get one from the Lover's Oracle. Just one. What's this? This is, they're just confirming everything. You can't make it up. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And that's all I have to say about that. That just reminded me of Forrest Gump. Let me pull. Whoa. Calling in your soulmate. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. Okay, so there's something about opening your heart, opening your mind. I don't know. Hold on, one more. Very soon. Look what it says. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Gotta be clear. Gotta be clear. Ace of Swords. Love and light.